till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'm up this waters. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. Cause dreads off. My what is stand on the mouse. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Wore this bottle, pepper car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox.
Lord, don't it know this heart is free? A brand new day is at my feet. Now singing low, low and sweet. I give it more so, I give it all of me. It all feels like gold to me. Might not be a diamond, but it shines for me. It all feels like gold.
And thanks to all of you for making this 2K community diverse, fun, and competitive. Hey, let's run it back in 2K23.
That's right, we're wrapping up the season, but we'll be checking back in over the summer with updates, and we'll be returning in NBA 2K23. Until then, here's a look at the best moments of this season. Enjoy!
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. A beautiful look at and we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Brian, thanks. Kyrie Irving has settled in Brooklyn after his time.
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Shake and Bake in at the two-guard spot. And at this point of the season, Clark, scouting reports should be pretty set. How important are they for teams?
Extremely important. I mean, knowing the other team's tendencies is part of preparing to beat them. So we see some teams who swear by advanced scouting. It's really a pillar of how they operate. They'll use complex defenses, can spot opponents after timeout plays, and really put all of that information. It's about data accumulation and then aggregating that data and using it effectively to hopefully give you an advantage in winning the game.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. The three. The shot won't fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game. But when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Pass to Durant from deep. Rebound San Antonio. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
The offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Murray. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Irving finds Brown. 5 to shoot. Outside Durant. Fires the three. And he can't get that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Shake and Bake. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shake and Bake. He's covered by Curry. Inside. Here's Pirtle. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Irving, the pass to Durant. From 10 feet away, and he knocks the jumper down.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Durant, no good.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Murray with it. Irving picks him up. It's stolen by Drummond.
In the first 2 minutes.
To the paint. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Brown.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Simmons in at the one.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
Well, Shake and Bake in the last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with 34 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. Everything is going well for this team. His play has certainly helped. Let's see if they can stay hot, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Simmons, the pass to Durant. Tries it from 16. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Durant against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shake and Bake. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Next ball.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Curry against Pirtle. Curry, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second.
Well, you know, just like his brother, Seth Curry shoots with tremendous range and remarkable efficiency. And the old man wasn't too bad in those categories either. Odell could put it in the hole from deep with a high rate of efficiency, too.
Hey, and both Curry brothers averaging well over 40% from 3.
How about this, B.A.? Seth has actually been a tick more accurate than Steph. And, of course, their dad, Dale Curry, was a tremendous marksman in his own right. This is a talented fam, no doubt.
Here's Brown, and the Nets miss again. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Shake and Bake. He's covered by Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Shake and Bake. He had 34 points in the win against Oklahoma City. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Simmons, the pass to Durant. From the high post. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got assist number 5 here tonight. Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's shake and bake. Drummond defending, and that one drops. He's got 6. And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
Here's shake and bake. A soft touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 18.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
To the middle. Shake and bake. No good on the shot. Nice D from Brown. The Nets have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Simmons. There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Durant, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Johnson against Durant. It's Brown on the wing. Over Pirtle. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a confident 20. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's shake and bake in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Down low. Pass to shake and bake. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Outside Durant. To the left side wing. Outside Curry. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Over Johnson. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 8.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The 3 ball. The rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. The kick out. Curry. It doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Claxton comes in for Durant. And Harris is subbed in for Curry. Outside Irving. Pass to Brown. The floater. Rebounded by Shake and Bake.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Collins passes to McDermott. And stolen by Aldridge. Pass to Harris. Launches it. And the Nets miss again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
He's guarded by Irving. Shot clock at 6. Shake and Bake misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Brown passes to Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge. Irving's got 10.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And the Spurs call time here. So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is...
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Hurdle. No good there. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Kevin Durant. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Simmons finds Durant. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outlawed.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's covered by Curry. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Nails the baby hook.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The Nets have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Simmons against Murray. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
Here's Murray, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Durant inside. Johnson on him. Durant's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B.I. I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward. Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Good work there as it goes.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Simmons against Murray. Here's shake and bake. Curry with some nice D.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Shake and bake. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
Substitution on the court.
Durant with it. Checked by Murray. No good. A bit long that time.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Pirtle. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Simmons. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Great game for him. Double-double now. Pass to shake and bake. Outside Richardson. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving for three. Rebounded by shake and bake. And it's the Spurs ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. It's Pirtle high post. Here's shake and bake. Back to Pirtle. Outside Murray. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
Rooftop like we bringing 88. Made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money. Your time's up. With them down. Made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money. Your time's up. With them dimes at. This ain't rapping. This is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My live. Trunk of the car, we got the. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't want to see no ambulances. That's the way you get. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball or convention, free admission. Can move swift, girls get close. All my just coming homies, parolees. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist and made you look. You to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them down. Made you look. You to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them down. See, running.
Now introducing the starters for your San Antonio Spurs.
Hello, fan. Before we get going,
thank you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, the 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Shake and bake out there with Murray, and it's Richardson in at the 3. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. And this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well. You can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Passes it to Shaken. Back to Murray. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Maxey. His last outing, 16 points for him.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Johnson in the corner. Murray finds Johnson. 5 on the clock. Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Murray, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Harden outside. Inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. And Harden finds it.
Murray against Harden. Here's shake and bake. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Now the feed to Johnson. Some solid defense from Harris.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
And San Antonio has possession after the miss from Joel Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Thibault with the ball. Pass to Maxey. Harris outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's shake and bake. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Here's Murray. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Coming on to the floor for the 76ers.
The 76ers leading by 10. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Shake and bake out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Shake and Bake in the last matchup against the Nets played superb basketball. He scored 18 points and on top of that also grabbed 3 rebounds. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Shake and Bake. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Brooklyn. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Harden against Johnson. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Murray's got 10 points in the game. The 76ers leading by 11. Embiid is at the elbow. And the dunk by Embiid.
Harden is such a remarkable passer. He's adept at working the ball over to his teammates.
To the middle. Here's Shake and Bake. Trying to get open is Johnson. A shot's good from Shake and Bake. And it's 6 points for Shake and Bake.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, his field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Idle for 3. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. And Pirtle sends it back. And it goes down 2 points. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
San Antonio calls timeout. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. For 7 foot, close to the basket at times. Got to win, but I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid, think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now, so I think it's going to come back.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Murray surveying the D. The pass to Shaken. 1:35 left in the second quarter. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Murray. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Johnson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
They deserve a lot of credit.
So it's Philadelphia feeling good about their 17-point lead. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. So on the floor for Philadelphia, And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I'm proving once again how dominant he is. I mean, once Embiid gets rolling, just like an avalanche.
Curry, good. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
Murray against Harden. Murray left side. There's shake and bake. 9 points in the game so far. 4 on the shot clock. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Richardson. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he has groomed his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. Murray, the pass to Richardson. Back to Murray. To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's shake and bake. Defended by Thibault. And Murray now top of the key. And here's Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Maxey passes to Harden. He feeds it to Embiid. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
There's shake and bake, guarded by Harris. No good from shake and bake. The 76ers leading by 17. Over Murray. Harris's shot is good. That's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Shake and bake, and he banks in the layup. And that's now 11 points for shake and bake.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Embiid wide open. Again, Embiid missing.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing them.
Passes it to shake and bake. He dishes it to Pirtle. Down low. No good from shake and bake. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Maxey passes to Harris. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's shake and bake. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's
you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
San Antonio shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Burke. Olynyk comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Richardson. Spurs trail by 14. Here's shake and bake. 14 points for him. And the basket by Olynyk.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden kicks to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Harden against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Collins passes to Vassell. Now Embiid, 14 points for him. Pass to Harris, over Olynyk. That one wide left. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. There's shake and bake, guarded by Harden. To the paint. Here's Collins. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain. his...
Substitution on the court.
Johnson outside. Spurs passing it around. Here's shake and bake. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Tremendous adjustment in there. They're hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
The 4 and the 5. It's Johnson and Pirtle. Shake and bake out there with Murray. And it's Richardson. And at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Milton kicks to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's no fear in the eyes of Embiid. I mean, in fact, you could argue pressure situation make the big man perform.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Thibault. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's shake and bake. On the wing, Johnson. The pass to shake and bake. And it's good for 2. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Embiid inside. Hurdles there. Shoots from 8. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Richardson kicks to Murray. Has to shake and bake. And there's the drive. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
And the 76ers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
James Harden. He's checked in for the 76ers. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. You're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this league.
Thank you, David.
It's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
Harden against Murray. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. No good from shake and bake. And shake and bake picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see to the line. He has been automatic.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good league. It's even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Murray against Harden. Murray, the pass to shake and bake. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now 24 points for shake and bake.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Maxey. Buries it from three-point range. Maxey's got 19 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 8. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Murray outside on the wing. Johnson. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Pirtle. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Harden outside. And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
The shot's good from Shake and Bake.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
No choice but to foul.
So Philadelphia wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
To NBA 2K22 and an all-new season of 2K TV.
You want to be on 2K TV, right? You're on 2K TV right now. Yeah, okay.
Finally, I'm on an episode. I seen Jordan on episodes. I seen other. I'm here. Yes.
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Number 31. Max Strus.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. As you know, DeJounte Murray is scrappy. He said, quote, "It's in my DNA."
Well, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. And tonight, 2 established veteran teams, Smitty. You'd fit right in out there.
Yeah, veterans play the game with their mind versus their physicality and athleticism. You can win games just having a high basketball IQ.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Shake and Bake in at the 2. And for the Rockets, manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Christian Wood out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Green up top, covered by Pirtle. And Wood with the basket on the assist by Green.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Takes it inside, and he jams it home with authority.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League. We got a taste of the NBA style of play.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills by playing against league-caliber talents.
And it's Murray off the drive, and that one's good.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide-open man.
Wall with it, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Murray from 8 feet away, drops it in.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Murray against Wall. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Green for three. He drops it from range. Green's got 5 now.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Wall. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Murray against Wall. Fires from the line. And too long on the shot. The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. They grab their own miss. Green. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Shake and Bake. Guarded by Wood. Pass to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Johnson from the arc. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Here's Wall. And no good. Good D by Murray. Johnson passes to Pirtle. Here's Murray. Here's the second effort. Here's Shake and Bake. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Strus. The Rockets with another miss. San Antonio leading. Inside. It's stolen by Green. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot goes down. San Antonio calls timeout.
Timeout, Spurs. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt.
And the Rockets going with...
Substitution on the court.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Green's got 7 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Shake and Bake in at the 2.
Well, Shake and Bake in the last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He ended up with 26 points, and the defense never found a way to force him out of his rhythm. And he stuffed the stat sheet, doing a little of everything. Can he do it again? We'll see. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, He was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Shake and Bake, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Named to the Rising Stars roster in 2021, that's exactly what Keldon Johnson has been. He's evolving at a rapid pace.
Wall, the pass to Wood. It's stolen by Pirtle. Outside Richardson. Pass to Shake and Bake. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And when you talk to Johnson's teammates, Smitty, they're impressed with his dedication to the craft.
Terrific work ethic, BA. That's why. Brings lots of energy and passion. A tremendous building block for their organization.
To the paint. And Wood with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The shot by Johnson, no good. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Green in the post, covered by Johnson, and Tate gets it to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ball against Murray, pass to Shake and Bake. It's good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Ball against Pirtle. Outside. Green. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Rockets. Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Shake and Bake. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Porter gets the bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Shake and Bake. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And he lobs it up. And Wood with the stuff.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Richardson. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Rockets on top, leading by a point. And time now for the halftime break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Tayshaun Tate out there with Christian Wood. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Stephen Silas.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Murray. Shake and bake. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And this is Murray's role. He knows that his teammates rely on him to orchestrate the offense.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Wall against Murray. Outside Wall. Back to Tate. Into the lane. Cranked it in off the glass. Tate's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Murray's shot is good.
Given Murray's slight frame, you think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
Tate's shot is off.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Now here's Green. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
A line change.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
.54 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Strus. Wood with it. Here's Strus. This for the tie. Rebounded by the Spurs. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shake and Bake, covered by Schroeder.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
That one misses.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Richardson's checked in for San Antonio.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
3 from Wood. 3 seconds left. Can't hit that one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 6. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Josh Richardson. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Shake and Bake in a shooting guard. The Rockets trail. Outside Wall. Pass to Tate. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Well, Houston's shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Wall finds Porter. To the inside. And Wood with the stuff.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
San Antonio leading. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Shake and Bake. Drives to the hoop. Shot clock at 6. Richardson for 3. Wood grabs the board. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Right side Johnson. Pass to Murray. From deep. The shot that time not on target. And it's Houston's ball. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That game will be the third of 5 at home.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Pass to Shake and Bake. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Porter. Unable to get that one. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. Murray against Tate. Here's Shake and Bake. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Kevin Porter. The first free throw is good. Green's checked in for Porter Jr. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Pirtle's checked in for Olynyk. And with Kelly Olynyk, you know what you're getting. He's out there to drag a big man away from the hoops, Smitty.
You know what, B.A.? Kelly Olynyk does it extremely well. Not going to score inside or play a lot of defense, but you can't ignore him from behind the arc.
Outside for Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wall with the drive, and the shot goes in.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Wall against Murray. Here's Shake and Bake. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Timeout called. Houston. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, here's the summary of what Steven Silas went over with his team during the break. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the free ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
As always, Allie, we thank you. They swipe it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Murray against Wall. Outside Johnson. Pass to Richardson. Here's Shake and Bake. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Tate passes to Wall. inside. Green.
2 minutes.
The wide open shot is on the money.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Shake and Bake. Green covering. Here's Pirtle. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 7.
I love the razor sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Outside wall. And he's going for the oop here. Down low. Here's Shake and Bake. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
From 12 feet. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Green. Inside. Here's Wood. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Out left to the wing. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Shake and Bake. It's Pirtle high post. Spurs need to get one up here. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
Shout out to mes G, je regarde pas la TV, flemme de répondre à tes DM quand ton haha devient hihi. Mon ego me divise, rester dans mon coin et ne rien dire ou assumer mon statut de grand dans ma shitty, yes. C'est bon de faire une pause, faut savoir qu'en ce moment précis je suis en pleine euphoria. Donc je me demande, es-tu prêt pour moi? Tu peux rien faire contre ça, regarde ton corps qui te dit qu'il faut qu'on bounce. Hey, et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey, à toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey, et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey, à toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Je réponds pas aux questions, ils veulent savoir combien je gagne, je récolte le fruit de ma passion. J'ai le point levé qu'envoie de l'amour à toute ma nation. Yeah, une fois réveillé, faites attention, fallait pas sous-estimer. Je reviens dans ta vie comme ton ex qui ressort de dépression. Tellement frais t'as pas idée, laisse-moi t'expliquer l'idée. Je suis venu tout retourner comme le pédigré, anyway. Elle m'enlace comme Teddy Bear, j'ai 2 mains de joueur d'NBA. Mon destin n'est pas scellé, je profite de ma liberté, meilleur qu'hier. Quoi qu'il arrive, je finirai pas dernier. C'est bon de faire une pause, faut savoir qu'en ce moment précis, je suis en pleine euphoria. Donc je me demande, es-tu prêt pour moi? Tu peux rien faire contre ça, regarde ton corps qui te dit qu'il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies.
We're so happy to have you here. Is there anything about your appearance that they need to get right in the game?
For sure the smile, for sure.
Wizards District Gaming, welcome to 2K TV and congratulations on a 2K League championship. Not just 1, but 2. Yes, we did. Everybody say it.
deep in the heart of Texas. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to DA. It's all yours.
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. And for the Spurs, the 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Shake and bake out there with Murray. And it's Richardson in at the 3 slot. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here is Murray. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Morant against Murray. Morant outside. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 5.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Murray. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Shaken. Inside shot. And Bane pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From 12 feet out. The second chance effort. And it's Morant missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Johnson, the pass to Shaken. It's Richardson on the wing. Right now averaging about 5 points a game.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
To the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
There's Morant after the made shot from Shake and Bake. Passes it to Jackson. Over Johnson. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Morant. Following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bane. 5 points in the game. Back to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Johnson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the pass to Shaken.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Poeltl against Adams. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Adams.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Substitution on the court.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bain in at the two-guard spot. Pocket 6. Puts it up from 12. And that one goes long. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, shake and bake in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge
Jackson Jr.
He grabbed 24 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Adams' shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Richardson. Steven Adams making his last shot. Down low, deflects the pass. Here's shake and bake. Kicks it out to Richardson. Inside, shake and bake, and the layup's good off the glass. Shake and bake's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Morant against Murray. Jackson dishes to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
With the drive. That shot missing. Excellent D there by Johnson. To the middle. Here's shake and bake. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
It's Richardson on the wing. Here's shake and bake. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Johnson. Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. It's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Spurs. On the wing, Jackson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Has to shake and bake. Johnson with it. Here's shake and bake. For 3, Murray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio leading by 4. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Murray out there with shake and bake, and it's Richardson in at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Richardson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 2 on the clock. Over Brooks. And that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bain passes to Morant. Now Brooks. Over Richardson. Brooks misses. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Down low, here's Pirtle. Chalk up 2 there. Pirtle's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jackson gets the bucket.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Zach Collins checked in for San Antonio.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Adams taking his time here. That 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. It's scary.
No good on the free throw. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Now here's Morant. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Jackson. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Jackson after the basket by San Antonio. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Morant. Shake and bake passes to Collins. Outside for Murray. This one for 3. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Passes to Morant. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
San Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade.
Grizzlies substitution.
Here's shake and bake, defended by Jones. Inside, Johnson. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jones. Jackson is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bain in at the 3 spot.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Jones, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. To the paint. Here's shake and bake. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 16 points for shake and bake.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Brooks subbed in for Jones. Murray against Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
The pass to Shaken. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
With a step back. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And he makes that one. Shake and bake's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Morant against Murray. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there, and Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Murray, good.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Murray against Morant. Looking to end his cold spell. That one falls. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Pass to Shaken. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Jackson kicks to Morant. He takes it in and finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
To the middle, here's Shake and Bake. Olynyk trying to break loose. The shot's good from Shake and Bake.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the pistol.
Morant against Johnson. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the 4th. Passes it to Shaken. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. San Antonio making a switch here. Hurdles checked in. Shake and bake passes to Johnson. To the inside. Money!
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Murray against Morant. Five to shoot. Pass to Bain. Brooks for three. No good there.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
How you playing it, man, the air don't know what I'm landing. In the league, I'm not romantic, have my cheese, I'm tired of waiting. 30K cash Monday in Vegas, do 2 M's, I wish I saved. Getting crazy, no more friends, just me and my baby, just bought a Benz, I'm my Mercedes. Come on, let's ride, and for your best five, and stresses and nails. I wish Mary had less time, wish Apple did too, man. We slide in suits, nah, big no. This story got 2 sides, reminiscing about truth. I wish you had seen shine. Be crazy, better keep me going. Just bought 4 woods, about 3 on 4. Check the board, been scoring. This is mine. Yeah, that boy stands me. Go ride tonight. Let's go. Go ride tonight. Don't sleep on process. You verse me, no contest. You on beat, no context. Me on beat, I'm gossip. My flow is heavenly, so in my presence you bow and you step in. Not in my pedigree, only with time I get better, so let it be known. I'm moves on my way to the throne. I'm biding my time and collecting these stones. So watch when I snap and you sit and relaxing before you connect your career going ghost. I'm talking phantom, hold a dance in a room while I'm spazzing. If words could on the highway to you my passenger. Love their reaction when they getting mad. Here stick 'em like Madden. I'm bumping that stairs, I sit like a king. Like doesn't matter, she kissing the ring. I love what she sing, I feel like a the beat. The illest alive, you know what I mean. The illest alive, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Pass the baton, pass me so I can show you the that I be on. I am a don, ain't that big of a dude, but I'm still good like that. Name Sean on the track with the mind, food for the soul. He chef it up, what's the specials tonight, and I'm bringing up Cause I can't help it, I seem to be getting better with the time. And I'm looking at the spot that you say is his, and that it's kinda looking more like it. Can't start the business with you on the phone, you gon' have to get the up off of my line. And this is my moment, seize it and take it. Ain't got no more time for no wishing and hoping. I'm out in the open, ain't got many choices, I put in the time. Time for my promotion, time for my promotion, time for my promotion.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago. At forward, Patrick Williams. At forward, Patrick Williams. It's time to introduce the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs.
Welcome, folks. And we've got just enough time for a...
Brian, the Spurs, they are...
Dry as ever, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Shake and Bake in at the shooting guard. Well, as the season progresses, Chris, if you're seeing something as a player, how many coaches are open to suggestions when it comes to strategy?
That's a good question, B.A. I'm not sure, but I know the best ones are keep it open. It may not always get your way, but at least you know that communication is there, and it's important to hear people out.
The 3 from Ball. Drops in the 3.
This is the mindset Ball has. You're not going to guard him closely. He'll torch you off the pass.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Shake and Bake. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ball's got 5 now. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Yeah, they got swept by a team that was also struggling last season. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Levine. And he's going for the lob.
They're doing many things well. Levine has this sense of... when his guys are open.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's LaVine. Hurdle grabs a miss. Chris, you think back to the injuries LaVine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit.
And that one's good. Shake and bake.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep really.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1. Murray against ball. DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Outside Murray. Pass to Shake and Bake. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You can make the case. This is Ball's best skill. A phenomenal passer in the pick and roll.
Olenek's checked in for San Antonio.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, he had 24 points. Clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. He's off on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. Disappointing result.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. DeRozan outside. To the wing on the left. Ball against Richardson. Oh, it makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 7 points.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these tapes.
Here's Murray. And the bucket is good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Bulls have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Murray against Ball. The kick out to White. Lets a 3 fly. And it's Richardson with the rebound. San Antonio leading. To the middle. Here's Shake and Bake. Blocked. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. DeRozan against Olynyk. Puts it up from 12. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Spurs have gone 8 of 10 shooting. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Tries yet again. And White lays it in.
Well, there's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White. Not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Outside Murray. Over to the wing. Here's Johnson driving to the basket. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's the Spurs up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. Whoop.
Bull substitution.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. And so in the game for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White, then it's Ball, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. The three. Sinks it from distance. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. White on the wing. Takes the 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Shake and Bake. Williams grabs the board.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
White, the pass to Ball. That 3's off the mark. And for San Antonio, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. White against Johnson. Here's Shake and Bake. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Shake and Bake. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball against Richardson. Ball outside. White for 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Murray. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Levine. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, though, C-Webb, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff would fly on the playground, but, you know, you also are getting paid to play on the playground. There's no technicals on the playground either, B.A., but the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't mean nothing. If you want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's LaJohntay Murray. And it's Shake and Bake in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A reverse slam. That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Up and over Richardson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Outside Johnson. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Takes one from 10 feet. And that's a foul. Called on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated. Able to shut it down with authority.
Chicago making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Levine. Murray against ball. Levine with room to shoot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Levine's got 12.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear though he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to make matters worse.
The Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. Murray, no good. Chicago has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Levine. San Antonio with a rebound. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Here's shake and bake. Deflected.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball slim. It allows him to make a difference on this end.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw good from Levine.
14 foul.
So he gets them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Puts it up from the high post. Murray, shot is good. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for Chicago. They've got DeMar DeRozan, Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Levine in at the 3. Well, Chicago's shooting about 43% in this one. Outside, Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, Lennox with some nice D.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the inside. Here's shake and bake. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 34.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable. He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. Ball passes to Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Ball. And here's White. 6 on the shot clock. And it's all from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's guarded by White. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Chicago calls timeout. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So, my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
Pass to Shake and Bake. And the layup is good off the glass.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
The steal. Now Pirtle. Richardson, the pass to Johnson. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Shake and Bake. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
DeRozan, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
DeRozan passes to Levine, and there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have...
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
黑眼镜 A1 当然都是贵宾，我是一个比你却更高的卫星。黑钻 AP 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响开个跨会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，还赌外来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我了解黑的黑，随着我的辫子在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝把裤子拉得低，故事里3分的份儿，你看我的哪里就有。毛蛋头顶着香蕉仔，看到我们出门拦着门口走开，满汉全席当作下酒菜。倒进水晶玻璃杯，一瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，安排到位，赚不到腿，带动地区经济的消费赚得动，来个超单个 people 的小配合，前门下还在补贴的超会车，手表上的转台上看不见到底。点钟24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞。没有空没有空还有钱
的宣言没有空理解我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B。电话打不通，不在副局，录音棚里做着新专辑。
黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑猫，黑眼睛 ，A1， 当然都是贵宾。我是一个比你球更高的微信，黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触，只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉到底，故事里散发的份儿，你看我的哪里就有。
Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that I ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them.
Everybody say it.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
I really am just like a play now type of guy. Like, you pick your team, I pick my team, and let's just duke it out. 3-minute quarters, stamina off, fatigue off, Hall of Fame difficulty with the 2K camera view at a height of 7 and a zoom of 5.
Wow, that's
a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the Payday.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Suns.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Shake and bake out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him.
Number 18.
Payton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Bridges outside. The 3 from Johnson. Drills it from outside.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And it's Murray penetrating. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Pass to Shake and good, and the assist goes to Murray. Shake and Bake's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Johnson outside. Now the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Pirtle, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Payne in the post. He's covered by Murray. Poked away. Inside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
It's his first trip to the line. And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Shake and Bake in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Payne passes to Booker. Shoots from 14. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
You've got to keep Ayton off the glass. A second chance opportunity, easy.
Murray outside. The shot's good from Shake and Bake. Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low, here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love watching Devin Booker finish with power. He refuses to settle for the layup. Nice aggressiveness there.
Murray outside. Shake and Bake, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That one is off. So for the Suns, JaVale McGee comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Dario Saric subbed in for Johnson. The Spurs also with the sub. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Pirtle. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Here's Shake and Bake. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shake and Bake's got 11 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Booker. George has the open look. Here's McGee, and it's blocked.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Murray with it, working on Payne. The shot's good from Shake and Bake.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Murray. Payne in the post. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Second
way to play in attack mode.
Spurs substitution.
Pirtle finds Richardson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the inside. Here's Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On the court right now for the Spurs. The 4 and the 5. It's Johnson and Pirtle. DeJounte Murray is out there with Shake and Bake. And it's Richardson in at the 3 slot.
Well, the sneaky first step of Booker. Not a speedster by any means, but still a handful on that drive.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to Payne. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Richardson the pass to Shake and Bake. Pass to Pirtle. There's Shake and Bake. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shake and Bake. Pirtle trying to get open. No good from Shake and Bake. The Suns leading. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Pirtle. Here's Ayton. A rebound by the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Just his first attempt. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Murray surveying the D. Here's Shake and Bake. Count it. Shake and Bake's got 17 now.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Ayton inside. Hurdles there. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 13.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Shaken. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Pass to Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. It's good. That's 7 points for DeAndre Ayton.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Inside, here's Shake and Bake. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
The assist.
Murray's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Dane looking around. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. A nice shot by Booker.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
To the middle. Here's Shake and Bake. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
The lineup for the Spurs.
Seven seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Vassell. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
He dishes it to Ayton. Just 3 to shoot. For 3. Here's Johnson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Johnson's got 7 points.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built. And that's why they are in control.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Murray. Payne kicks to Booker. And there's the pass to Ayton. And stolen by Richardson. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Shake and Bake.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Booker outside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the former 40th pick Doris back in 2015 out of Tennessee. But you know, Josh Richardson.
Spurs substitution.
Murray against Holiday. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket for Murray.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Suns ahead, leading by a point. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio, DeJounte Murray is out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. Ayton, the pass to Johnson. And the shot goes in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy. And boy, does he set up the open man.
Passes it to Shaken. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, and no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And Holiday kicks to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Murray against Holiday. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
To the paint. Here's Shake and Bake. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. That first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Driving in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And it's time for an injury report. Now, let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Keldon Johnson's doing. David.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Spurs head athletic trainer. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Shake and bake and a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough. to keep him out of rhythm.
Booker with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Booker's got 21 in the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shake and Bake.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Murray outside. Pass to Shake and Bake. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Suns. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Booker.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Murray outside. There's the pass to Shaken. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Hurdle, he was checked in for the Spurs. Booker looking around. Here's Johnson. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker left side. It's up a 3. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Shake and bake. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
Here's Murray. Hurdle trying to get open. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
A drive by Booker. Ayton trying to break free.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Shake and bake. Hurdle trying to get open. Good D by Booker. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Now here's Murray. Bain covering. Here's Shake and Bake. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch. Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Josh Richardson. That's his second personal foul. 14th foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor, out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit a drug Kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor, out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Ballin', no discussion, don't wanna hear the fussing. Knew I'd be rich, look at my wrist, of course I seen it coming. 100K, all in 20s, coming around.